Yeah, that's a hard one. A person is not toxic simply because they have other religious views. Now, church, these are two things that are probably really hard right out of the gate. A person is not toxic simply because they hold different cultural views. A person is not toxic simply because they have other personal relationship views than you have. A person is not toxic simply because they have other moral values than what you hold. That does not make a person toxic. That makes a person different. A person is not toxic simply because they are selfish and make things about themselves. My kids do it all the time, so do I. A person is not toxic simply because they are unappreciative. A person is not toxic simply because they use God's name to win an argument. If that were the case, a person is not toxic simply because they try to manipulate others to get what they want.
We tried so hard.
We do it every day. Amen?
Did all we could do.
A person is not toxic simply because they minimize someone else's efforts. A person is not toxic simply because they resist God's Spirit who is working to change and transform them. That would be for all of us. A person is not toxic simply because they direct their anger toward God. A person is not toxic simply because they fail to follow God's path. No, these do not, any of them, constitute a toxic person. Otherwise, every single one of us would wear this nuclear waste label.
I hope that you can see this.
Now, I want to frame our view of toxicity rightly.
I wish
I want to do it righteously, the Bible says. By owning that every single one of us in this room has a certain level of toxicity. And it changes. Sometimes by the season, and sometimes by the month, and sometimes by the week, and sometimes by the day, and friends, sometimes minute by minute by minute. These toxic levels can swing. Haven't you ever had that mood swing and suddenly you went from being fine into someone who is completely unfit for human consumption? I mean, I actually have an emergency kit at my house for this. A bag of Hershey's Kisses and a bottle of